name is Loshni. I'm from Group 2, and in this video I will explain about the first question in the assignment, which is about business, the product that we sell, potential customers, benefits, and many more. Firstly, the name of our business is Delicious Fruits. Delicious Fruits is an online business that sells fruit jellies that have a combination of real and fresh fruits, freezed with an amount of jelly that does not contain any preservatives or harmful ingredients. As technologies are continuously advancing, we keep on strive to grow our business by providing tantalizing and healthy dessert with integrity through online platform for the convenience of all. It is our responsibility to provide various types of nutritious fruit jellies to local, especially during summer season. We are aware that some companies which sell fruit drinks in Malaysia that contains a huge amount of sugar, which causes concern of people that are self-aware of their health. However, we could guarantee a sugar-free alternative with lots of fruity taste in our fruit jellies that even a desserts enthusiast will love it. Fruit jellies are semi-solid, preserved mixtures of fruit juice and sugar, which preserve fruit flavors for enjoyment and easy to be prepared. Fruit jellies are yummy, see-through desserts that come in different shapes and flavors. They are made by mixing fruit juice, sugar, and a special ingredient called pectin or gelatin. The mixture is heated, poured into molds, and left it to cool until it becomes a wobbly sweet jelly. Next, let's look into the potential customers for fruit jelly from Delicious Fruit. The first one is general customers, which is a customer that are genuinely eager to try our fruit jelly. Second are the health-conscious customers who are practicing healthy lifestyle and are concerned with healthy fruit and drinks intake. Moving to the third point, which is healthcare and hospitality industries, are patients that need healthy dessert for their diet. They can have the fruit jellies from Delicious Fruits. Fourth is dessert enthusiasts, who are customers that are craving for something sweet to eat after their lunch or after their meal. And the fifth one are event planners, who are those who want to organize specific events such as marriages, charity or festival events. Next, let's look into the benefits or specialties of Delicious Fruit Jelly. These are some sample images of the fruit jelly created by our company, Delicious Fruits. The first benefit in fruit jellies are, we use natural ingredients, where we use freshly picked fruit ingredients such as watermelon, mango, blueberries to make our fruit jellies. Second is the homemade appeal, where the fruit jellies are appealing with vibrant and natural colors that reflect the fruit used. The third point is preservatives free. To improve food safety, we avoid the use of preservative and maintain the nutrition in our fruit jelly. The fourth benefit in fruit jelly is it is low in fat, which means almost every kind of our fruit jelly have 0 gram of fat. Next, it is the flavor variety, where different kind of flavors such as watermelon, mango, blueberries, strawberries are used in the Delicious fruit jelly. And last but not the least, the final benefit is comfort food element, which means the fruit jelly are prepared with the texture so tender that it may be cut easily with a spoon.
Assalamualaikum everyone, my name is Tondra. I am from Group 2. In this video, I will explain about the second question in the assignment, which is cost incurred, cost per unit, price and quantity that the Delicious business want to sell, supply curve and many more. The estimated production units equal to 2000 units. Here is given the table. In first column cost incurred, in second column price, in third column quantity, and in fourth column total price. So in the first column is given some ingredients, for example watermelon. Per box is RM8. We need total 80 units, so for 80 units total price will be 640. We also need other ingredients like mango, blueberries, 3Q jelly and many more, so total cost incurred will be 12,338. cost per unit formula is total cost divided by estimated production units. Total cost equal to 12,338 divided by 2000 units. The unit cost is Rm 6.17 per unit. Profit plan to achieve by Delicious in a month is equal to 6.50 multiplied 2000 units minus 6.17 multiplied 2000 units is equal to Rm 660. Quantity that we want to sell given the cost involved is 2000 units of fruit jellies. For B, given the unit cost, the price that and quantity that Delicious Fruits want to sell are as below. Price is given 6.50 when the quantity is 164. When price is Rm7, quantity will be 530. When the price is 7.50, quantity will be 1140. The lowest price to sell fruit jellies by Delicious Fruits is Rm 6.50, which is the price after adding markup 5% onto the unit cost. So 6.17 plus 5% into 6.17 is equal to 6.50. The diagram is the supply graph of our products fruit jellies according to the price and quantities. In y-axis will be price and in x-axis will be the quantities. When the price is 6.50, the quantity will be 164. When the price is 7, the quantity will be 530. And when the price is 7.50, the quantity will be 1142. In the supply graph, it can be seen that at the price of Rm 6.50, which is the price that Delicious Fruits decide to sell our product, there are 164 quantities that could be sold. Beside that, at the price of Rm7, there are 530 fruit jellies that can be sold and 1142 fruit jellies can be sold at the price of Rm 7.50. This shows the law of supply where there are positive relationship between price and quantity. The higher the price, the higher the quantity of fruit jellies that we are willing to sell. This is because we aim to gain profit by selling more fruit jellies when the price are higher.
Factors that may affect the supply of fruit jellies. The first factors that will affect the supply is the input price. There are various inputs used to make the fruit jellies by the Delicious Fruits. This input includes gelatin, longan, fruits like mangoes, berries, and bananas. For instance, if the input price for the fruit increase due to the seasonal reasons, the supply of several favorite fruit jellies will decrease. This may shift the supply-demand curve to the left. Besides, the second factors that will affect the supply is the technology. That there are two different ways to cutting the fruit to be added in the another ingredients to make fruit jellies. That either using knife or using a cutting machine. A cutting machine does the work many times faster and accurate than labors that using the knife. So this will increase the production and move the supply to the right. The next factor is the competition. That the presence of competition in the market can influence the decision of producers like Delicious Fruits to supply fruit jellies. By way of illustration, there will be a lot of stores that sell quite similar products like Delicious Fruits fruit jellies during festival seasons. So this might decrease the supply of the fruit jellies and the demand for it may decrease. So the supply curve will move to the left. For the factors of the expectation, if there are any expectation for the price of fruit jellies will increase in the future by Delicious Fruits due to the festival seasons, Delicious Fruit will put some of the current production into storage and supply less to the market today. So in the future, supply of the Delicious Fruits will increase and move the supply curve to the right. The last factor that will affect the supply is the number of the sellers. In case the number of the seller of fruit jelly sellers decrease from the market supplies will decrease and the curve shift to the left. Meanwhile,
If the number of the fruit jelly sellers increase in the market supply will increase and the curve shift to the right.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good afternoon to Dr. Badia and my fellow friends. Today I would like to present about the demand of fruit jellies in UTM. The demand on fruit jelly. Based on the pie chart shown, the pie chart shows the percentage of demand of how many students are willing to buy the fruit jelly at different prices that we propose. For your information, this percentage have been collected through the responses in the Google form that we have provided to the students in UTM Johor. The percentages received have been multiplied to the production units, which is 2,000 units, to view the quantities. 8.2% of students are willing to buy fruit jelly at non-applicable price and 8.2% of students at 7 ringgit 50 cents. Thus, 26.5% of students are willing to buy fruit jelly at 7 ringgit and 57.1% at 6 ringgit 50 cents. Based on the info given, we can conclude that the demand of fruit jelly will increase when the price of fruit jelly decrease. Next, I will talk about the demand graph. The demand graph shows that there are 1,142 students that are willing to buy the fruit jellies from Delicious Fruits at the price of 6 ringgit 50 cents. Besides that, there are 530 students that are willing to pay 7 ringgit and 164 students that are willing to pay 7 ringgit 50 cents for the fruit jellies. This shows the law of demand where there are negative relationship between the price and quantity. The demand curve shows how price affects quantity demanded. The higher the price offered, the lower the number of students that are willing to buy fruit jelly from Delicious Fruits. Then, I will explain about market equilibrium curve. As you can see, the diagram shows the market equilibrium curve using supply and demand curve that we have derived. The market for fruit jellies have reached the equilibrium point when quantity demanded equals with the quantity supplied, resulting in a stable price. This happens when the price is at 7 ringgit and the quantity is at 530 units. At the price of 6 ringgit 50 cents, there is a shortage of quantities because the quantity demanded is higher than the quantity supplied. Therefore, the amount of shortage is equals 1,142 units minus 154 units equals 988 units. Then, at the price of 7 ringgit 50 cents, there is a surplus of quantities because the quantity supplied is higher than the quantity demanded. So, the amount of surplus is equals 1,142 units minus 154 units equals 988 units. Delicious Fruits decides to sell 1 unit of fruit jelly for 6 ringgit 50 cents, while cost per unit for fruit jelly is total cost divided by estimated production unit, which is equal 12,338 ringgit divided by 2,000 units equals 6 ringgit 17 cent. In order to calculate the total profit, gain is equal 6 ringgit 50 cents times 1,142 unit minus 6 ringgit 17 cent times 1,142 units equal 376 ringgit and 86 cents.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Azmi Natasha binti Kamaluddin. I'm from Group 2. So, I will explain how to calculate the price electricity of demand. The formula is percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in price.
Let's calculate the price elasticity of demand. So first one is we have to find the price, which is 7 ringgit minus 6 ringgit and 50 cent divided by 7 ringgit plus 6 ringgit 50 cent divided by 2 and times with 100%. When we calculate, we got 7.41%. For the next one, we have to find the quantity. From the information above, we have the quantity that 164 minus by 530 divided by 164 plus 530 divided by 2 and the calculation times with 100%. So when we calculate, we have the amount that 105.48%. So for the price elasticity demanded, which is 105.48% divided by 7.41%, we got 14.23. So after we calculate, it shows that Delicious Fruit got the price elasticity of demand amount 40.23, which is more than 1. If the price elasticity demand is more than 1, that means that the fruit jelly is elastic. This shows that consumers of fruit jelly are relatively responsive to changes in price, and a small change in price leads to a proportionally larger change in quantity demanded. In this case of fruit jelly, if the demand is elastic, it implies that consumers are sensitive to changes in the price, and increase in the price will decrease the quantity demanded and shift the demand curve to the left, while the decrease in price will increase the quantity demanded and shift the demand curve to the right. The type of market that Delicious Fruit is going to enter when selling fruit jellies is monopolistic competition market. The market structure of monopolistic competition market attribute is, firstly, many sellers. This means have numerous firms competing over the same group of customers. For example, Delicious Fruit offer fruit jellies which is similar to product like fruit cake but not identical. Other than that, Delicious Fruits as a seller have some control over the pricing and quality of fruit jellies. Second is product differentiation. Product differentiation is each firm offers products that are slightly different from other firms. For example, fruit jellies from Delicious Fruit have unique qualities. The expired ingredients will not be used and over amount of sugar is avoided. We use freshly cut fruits to insert in the fruit jellies, unlike other companies that just use the flavors. The third one is marketing strategies, which is type of marketing to attract customers. For example, our company, which is Delicious Fruits, use special packaging techniques using paper bags and recyclable plastic containers. Other than that, Delicious Fruits also have done social media marketing through platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter by creating attractive videos about fruit jellies. So the last one is consumers' preference, the preference of customers toward fruit jellies. Delicious Fruits don't just create fruit jellies with similar flavor, but we have various kinds of flavor for different customers. For example, for those who prefer fruits that will not make body healthy, Delicious Fruit will make fruit jellies without adding a few ingredients such as mango fruits. For those who prefer the texture of the jelly not be too hard, Delicious Fruit can provide that too.
Factors that may affect the demand of fruit jellies. The factors that affect the demand is the input price that have various input used to make the fruit jellies by Delicious Fruits, such as longan, mango, berries, and bananas. The demand for fruit jellies is influenced by consumer income levels. As incomes rise, people generally have more disposable income, leading to an increased willingness to purchase mouth-watering desserts like fruit jellies. This will make the demand curve move to the right. If the income decreases, consumers will focus on buying goods that are needed more than fruit jellies, so the demand will decrease, the curve shift to the left. The second factor is taste that play an important role in the demand for fruit jellies. Changes in popular trends, flavor preferences, or health consumptions can impact the demand
for specific types of fruit jellies, influencing consumer choices within the market. For example, if there are more people who start focusing on the food that they consume and are willing to consume more fruits, fruit jellies from delicious fruits can be one of their choices. This will increase demand and shift the curve to the right. Expectation also is one of the factors that affect the demand. Consumer expectation about future trends, flavor, or even change in their own income or the fruit jellies prices can influence current demand for fruit jellies. Positive expectations such as anticipation of new and exciting flavors or promotion can increase the demand and shift the curve to the right. Meanwhile, negative expectations such as an increase in the price of the fruit jellies due to the seasonal reasons, demand will decrease and the curve will shift to the left. The overall number of the buyers in the market affect the demand for the fruit jellies by delicious fruit. An increase in the population or a growing consumer base can lead to higher demand and move the demand curve to the right, while a decrease might result in reduced demand and the demand curve will move to the left. The changes that may occur in the economy of Malaysia can be a huge factor that may affect the demand of the fruit jellies by delicious fruit. There is any virus outbreak, for example on year 2020, the COVID-19, the demand will automatically decrease as many people will not go out often to buy needed goods and they often buy the necessary goods through online because all of the people stay at home to avoid the virus. So this may shift the demand curve to the left.
These are the name of our group members and also our matrix number with the task for each group member. And this is the list of references that is used to finish the economic assignment.